everybody, it's Franny from Heidi and Franny's Garage, and today we're going to do a cold start on the 356. And this is quite an ordeal because this poor car hasn't run for almost 2 months. We've got Heidi behind the camera there, so she's going to film me as we go through this procedure to get this car running again. It's not the end of the world, it's actually pretty easy. It's just that the carburetors are going to be dry, the car's been on the tender, and I just want to be easy with it. And I'll explain to you why I do what I do when I do a cold start on this car. So that's up next on Heidi and Franny's Garage. Hi everybody, so we're going to do a cold start on the 356, and like I said before, it hasn't run in probably 2 months. So you'll notice this yellow towel that was on the windshield here. That's just to remind me that we have the tender on the car. So first step is to disconnect the tender. This car still has its original 6-volt electrical system, so we have a 6-volt Optima battery in this thing. And I don't know if you can see down in here, the battery lives down in here, and positive terminal's up here, and then negative has a quick disconnect down at the bottom. That's what I cut my two things to. Alright, that's that. They've got 2 latches like all hoods do, so you bring it down and then push it down. Next up, we're going to go ahead and check the oil. So there's a little pull in here to pop the boot. There we go. Alright, and this is a little engine that could. The oil dipstick is on the right side. Right here. Pull that out. Got a little bit of oil on there already, which is great. We'll do it one more time. There we go. We're in between the 2 marks, which is good. Down a little bit because we dried the car. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. We just take a quick gander back here and make sure we don't have any little mouse friends or anything. Everything looks fine back here. I'll go ahead and close this. Lift it up, and then it comes back down. Okay, so now that we've disconnected the battery tender and we've checked our oil, we're going to go ahead and start the car. Now the carburetors are dry. They're completely dry because it takes maybe about 2 weeks and they dry out completely. So it will take a while. So don't get too scared about this, but it's probably going to take up to 45 seconds, almost close to a minute before it'll actually catch and fire. Now the reason I do that, and I haven't installed an electric pump, is because I want the oil to circulate through the engine before it's running. I think that's the best way to get the engine completely lubricated before the cylinders and pistons ever fire and put any force on the engine. So it sounds painful, and it's probably a little rough on the starter, but I'll tell you, it's easier to rebuild a starter than it is to rebuild an engine. Okay, so key in, ignition on, clutch all the way to the floor, car in neutral. We have a gas lever here. We're going to run that all the way down the bottom. And I know there's no gas in the carburetors, but I usually give it 2 pumps. And then you want to hold this about halfway down to open up the throttle bodies. And all we're doing is reducing the amount of work that the starter has to do. And so here we go. Man, oil's a little thick, huh? It's a little cold in the garage too. It's been in the 30s. So I wait for this light to go out. This is the oil light, and it will go out in a minute. And then I count to 20, and then I will go ahead and pump like I'm playing in a rock band. All right, lights out. 3, 4, 10. Start pumping a little. Nothing yet. quite yet. This does take forever. It's a little painful. There it goes.
I noticed the other light went out on the dash.
Yeah, the other light is the alternator light, or generator light on this car. This car also has a throttle stop as well, so we can pull this out. It just raises the idle a little bit. Those carburetors don't have any chokes back there, so we're going to be running pretty darn lean here until the car warms up a bit. Let it run for about a minute or so until it's ready to go. We'll go with the clutch at this point. And I guess it's time to back out the car. We'll go ahead and back out the car. Okay, so now that we have the car running, let's go for a little ride. So that's a cold start in the 356 and a little tootle around town. We like to take the car out about once a month or so in the winter time when it's not, of course, when the roads aren't bad and it's no snow. And but that's pretty much it. I hope you had a good time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe down below. If you got any comments or suggestions, let me know. If you got any other videos you'd like us to make, that'd be great as well. Let us know. Until then, I guess safe travels and take care.